welcome to another review. I'm Zeus, my dad.
How y'all doing?
Today we're reviewing Young Guns, released in 1987, you said? This film is about the Regulators gang.
The Regulators. But like you said, it's mostly about Billy the Kid. His
Start?
I mean, yeah, his kind of upcoming in the cowboy organization, I guess.
Can you call it an organization?
The dude he was with had what he say?
A ranch where he...
A ranch, a meat store, and a outfit. And the dude he was going against
had a ranch and
meat store and an outfit. But the only thing that dude had, the government, about 50 workers, the sheriff behind him, where John Tunstall just had about 6-7 people, other than outside of the workers that ran this store, and I guess the regulators made sure the cattle didn't get stolen and all that type of shit. Cause who it is? It's John, Richard, Billy, Doc, Dirty Steve, Charlie, and Chavez.
7.
Man, but John ain't no shooter, so we going.
I'm not
6.
counting. Oh, you counted John?
Oh yeah, I said John first.
Oh, my bad. I thought you started with Billy.
No,
I did.
Oh, go.
Oh, then 6.
Yeah, but go ahead. Back to what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off.
But basically, you know me said basically the start of Billy the Kid in the cowboy operation.
Yeah, I get it.
It's it was a good movie.
Yeah, it took me what?
My
almost
entire life.
16 years to get you to watch it.
I guess we can go through some the characters and our favorite scenes.
Yeah.
I'll let you start.
So who's your favorite character?
Billy.
Okay. I thought it was Doc.
Doc and Chavez was tied at number 2, but Billy, I think it's because I'm just a big Billy the Kid fan.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I liked him.
And I like Doc and Chavez. When I was young, I was like, yeah, I like that Billy. But Billy ain't want no pussy. Well, he did. Well, we'll get to that. He didn't want no pussy in this first one. But, you know, Doc and Chavez was about having families and expanding their bloodline. So I was more with them as I got older. But when I was young, I felt you, Billy. Because, well, that's who they make you want to like, Billy. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Another thing I liked about the movie was how all of John's, can I say boys, I guess? Because he kind of raised them up.
Young men. I don't like the
Young
word
men.
boys.
Well,
They sound like
his family, as he saw them.
Michael on Good Times said, right, a white racist word, boy. But go ahead. Anyway.
As he saw his young men, like his family,
Mm-hmm.
they each were done a wrong by John's competitor, Murphy.
All of them?
At least a good amount of them, I believe. I don't know why Richard or Doc was there. I mean,
I think all of them. I think.
But I know
Richard and Doc-
Chavez, clan was killed by them.
Yeah.
He did something to Dirty Steve.
He did?
Dirty Steve said something like he had a problem against him. I just don't remember what he said it was. He tried to hang Billy. Remember at the beginning? It was a hanging, and Billy was being brought to the thing, and then he escaped.
Yeah, he was running.
And then Doc said, "Come
Doc
on."
and John saved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, John said, "Come on," and he pulled the gun out, but Doc had the shotgun on him. But I mean, that's I guess it's a sniper rifle. It was a rifle, put it like that, with the scope on it.
But anyway, a good amount of them were at least done a disservice or was wronged by Murphy.
See, I don't know if that's true from the movie. I didn't get that. I never picked that up. But you might have picked it up because, like I said, you was watching it for your first time, so you more focused in. I know for sure.
Chavez.
No. Well, Murphy and them supposed to been sending meat to Chavez family, and they went in and tried to do some things and he the only one that lived.
Mm-hmm.
And then the army came and he killed his family by because he said they saved bullets by beating his little sisters. They hid him with their boot heels, and they was 2 years old. And I said, the motherfucking sees wicked.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm pretty sure none of them people that use them boot heels look like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, but I just think Doc and them, the rest of them.
Doc grew up in what he said. Like I grew up, it's I guess poor. I guess.
Yeah, cause I figured at that age it was, a lot of kids was leaving home early because after a certain age and people having a lot of family is, once you get about 14, 15 years old, they don't have room for you if they got some 8-year-olds and stuff in there. Especially back then, cause I'm saying the food and the work and
it was
it was minimal. So I figured they had to put you out there. You be an adult at a younger age back then, cause all of them was, none of them was over what, 21?
Yeah, I'm about to say they brought that up.
Yeah, but my bad, boy.
I guess I can jump into some of my favorite scenes now.
So what is your favorite scene?
The end scene.
Okay.
The last big battle against
And why you like that?
I think it's just a cool battle.
Oh, front. See, that's when my movies say, come on, 'cause I love the scenery. I mean, like how everything it is. I'm with you, but that ain't my favorite scene. But
plus, I found it funny when Doc Girl got away from Murphy.
oh,
And he went chasing her.
Hey, he went from calling her Young Sun to China. He ain't even know her name no more once she chose up on his racist ass.
He wanted her until she got in the house and then said,
He
"Like
wicked.
done."
Yeah, China. Once she ain't come back, he said, burn it down. He was okay with just hanging out there.
He was fine until she stepped in the house. I want you back until you go in there. And he was wrong for why he took her, just because the parents
Oh yeah, messed
burned
up.
one of his shirts.
No, they ain't burn it. They
There was a dry cleaning place basically,
Yeah.
and they messed it up. And he took their child as repayment.
Yeah, I wonder how long he had her though. And then what was she doing at his house? Was she entertaining the guests?
Great questions.
I mean, people was wicked. That's why I say this was wicked times back then. So if they was going through that, imagine what people that look like me and you was going through. But my favorite scene is cause my favorite scene in part 1 is probably, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I like when Dick and Richard and Billy get into it over the food, but I think my other part is not when he go in there and kill Henry Hill. I said Henry Hill. His name was Henry Hill.
It was something like the mountain. Like it was.
No, I'm talking about the first one they went to go. Mm-hmm. His name wasn't Henry Hill. You'll never get to use it again. Something.
His first name might have been Henry, but his last name wasn't Hill.
You sure? I might be mixing that with Goodfellas, but I think
I
his
think
name
you
is
are.
Henry Hill too. But if I'm wrong, y'all can put that in the
I just remember
comments
them
too.
saying like his nickname was the Mountain.
Oh, okay, but yeah, I love that scene. Damn, what's my favorite scene? I told you my favorite. I can't even think of it right now, cause now I'm thinking about the dude's name and I'm getting his name wrong. But go back. I come back to my scene.
Another scene I like was John's death.
Oh yeah. Why you like you like seeing John get smoked?
No, John's a good dude. So I like it because at least like as I told you multiple times, I thought he basically thought I was coming since Wicker Man he came. Remember after like a little bit after he got Billy, he basically rolled up saying, I can't have both of us in this town. Brought all his men.
Oh, when he came to the house with the sheriff.
And since he didn't kill John, then I thought it was basically him saying, you're one of.
Oh yeah, cause John threatened him though. He said, I want you to get your men and get your sheriff and get off my land. And then one of them act like they was grabbing and all the regulators started pulling the guns out and they pulled the guns out. But the sheriff was like, go ahead. Go ahead with that.
I was saying, but I'm pretty. And then at the New Year's party, I thought John was basically talking to his lawyer, basically like, remember you saying like the lawyer's like, go back to London. It's a little dangerous.
But that's why I was like, John was like, that's how I was saying that he didn't know it was coming because he would have. He told the lawyer right there, he was like, nah, I can't leave because if I leave, who'll take care of my well, he said boys. I mean, take care of the young men, but yeah, he said the boys.
But his family.
I mean, yeah, them young is his family. Cause I don't know how long all of them was with him.
I assume like a few of them, like I assume like Doc and Richard was the first one he found, and I assume he found them young.
Yeah, I mean, could it be? But Chavez could have been one of the early ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, cause he said he went when they went on that joint, and that's what I said about when they smashed their head with the. Remember, he was about to go back and take revenge, but he said John Tunstall found him and stopped him, and he took him home, and of course.
No, I'm just saying, like, but I agree with what you said. Like, it seemed like he had some of them longer than he had.
Of course.
But I more just thought that scene was his way of saying, like, like what you would do if someone's trying you. You're not gonna leave your children and stuff. You're gonna stay and fight to the death for them. Yeah. So that's why I thought when he was telling the rest of them was chasing. What was they chasing? Birds or something?
Yeah, they was what it was turkeys or something. No, you said ducks. It was ducks.
Oh yeah, it was ducks starting to fly.
Yeah.
And they started chasing them, shooting, and he's like, "Go."
Billy stayed with him, because he kept looking at John like, "Is it okay if I go there?" He was like, "Go ahead, Billy. Boys will be boys."
I thought that was his way of getting Billy out of there. Since a little after Billy rode off, they all roll up on John and started just unloading on him.
Yeah.
I laughed because I was like, he jumped, and you're like, he doesn't jump. Because it basically looks like he got up and
he stood up and jumped off, and he waited till they shot him 30 times, then jumped.
I mean, you and me just watched Scarface after that, and maybe it was like that.
Yeah, I just thought about my favorite scene. It was when they was on the trail, and they had, and the dudes, I guess they was hiding, and the dudes was coming up, and they was smelling the horse manure. And they was like, yeah, they was about here about an hour or so ago, and the whole time Billy and them was there. But they had that dude, remember, after them people came to the house, when Murphy and them came to the house, remember a couple of days later, the dude came up to the house. Man. He was a fake Murphy man, but I think Billy
pinned him back then.
Yeah, but cause the dude told him, he's like, Billy's like, we're gonna kill him right here in the name of John Tunstall, Your Honor. Because Richard was like, nah, we're going to take him into the...
It was like Dick and Billy kept butting heads about
and then that dude agreed with Richard. He was like, Richard, I'm with you. We should go, but we shouldn't go by that way. We should go the other way. And then Billy looked at him and seen him look at the dude. He said, oh, I just saw that. But how Billy went over there, baited him in when Richard was like, he's with us. He was like, nah, he used to be with Murphy, a spy. And then he got Billy to calm down. Billy like, you right. McCloskey, that was his name, McCloskey. He put the gun up, said, I should have, what'd he say? I should have sniffed you out you sooner, or whatever he called him.
Basically something.
And shot held his hand, shot him in the head. I said, Billy, wicked, because
Doc was right behind him.
Yeah, Doc standing right behind him. The slim whole brain matter flew on Doc's face. And then remember, while he was rocking, Billy hit him again to the body. The Bama flew into the grass. I said, imagine if that bullet would have went through his head, that thing would have smacked Doc right in the face. But go ahead,
I have one more scene now I wanted to talk about. And basically, it was after John brought Billy home.
Alright.
Since the first few days, the boys I guess weren't feeling him, saying, "Oh, you knew."
Yeah, they was filling him out.
And so at Doc at night, after they had dinner together, he basically make them all like
read
and stuff, so they can, since he teaches them how to read,
further their education,
take care of themselves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so two of them, I want to say Charlie and Dirty Steve, they bring a little broccoli and stuff. Yeah. And then he's like, Billy, you go. And earlier, Dirty Steve and Charlie was making fun of Billy, and they was like, why are you being hung? He's like, because the last person,
No, because
because I killed someone. He was yucking at me, and Doc,
he was hacking on me.
Hacking on me, and that was everybody saying,
yeah, because Dirty Steve and them, John made him apologize. It was like, man, and they was like, we sorry, Billy, we was just hacking on you. And then Richard asked him, he's like, Billy, you a quiet dude, what you do? He's like, I kill somebody. He said, you don't seem like the killing sort, because you just seem polite. He said, oh yeah, and looked at Dirty Steve, and Charlie said, yeah, they was hacking on me. Hey, they got all scared, but you could see Doc, Chavez, and Richard. They started laughing, and even John.
John gave him that smile,
like, yeah, now y'all see the killer, y'all ain't playing no more.
And then, but basically they pass off the thing.
The newspaper.
And Doc was, not Doc. John was like, your turn, Billy. Everyone here reads.
And Billy, at first he was like, no. He was like, well, if you don't want to read, you can go back and sleep on the streets because everybody in here gets an education. But go.
Billy basically read it perfectly.
Yeah.
And everyone was just astounded.
Yeah.
And didn't John sit back in his chair and start laughing again?
Nah, John said, "Oh, good night, y'all," and walked up and tried to rub Billy on the head, and Billy tried to like move, like, "What was up with him?" I mean, rubbing me on my head.
But no, I don't have any more scenes after that.
Oh, no, my other favorite scene is at the end after they killed Murphy and all that, and then it, Doc narrating, and he say it's showing Chavez, Doc, and Billy, like they all on horses, but they all going their separate ways. And Doc mentioned that Billy was killed by Pat Garrett. He said after he died, he said somebody they just snuck in the graveyard and scraped piles on his grave, because remember Billy told Doc, that's another scene when Doc's like, Chavez, when Chavez like, we gotta go back west because I gotta go west because I gotta build my people again, when he was talking about how the police, the government came and killed his whole family and shit. So he's like, he gotta make sure they live again and had some babies. And Billy's like, well, when you leave us, because he was talking about, and we make my sacred hoop. And he's like, well, when you leave us, you break our sacred hoop. He said, see, my way of looking at the Chavez is when you got 4 or 5 pals, then you got a sacred, that's your family. And he said, ain't no way I'm breaking that. So at the end, when he says when they say Billy got killed and somebody snuck in there and engraved pals on the jump, I said, I like that. To let you know either Chavez or Doc had to come through for Billy.
I remember when I told you, I think both of them went and did it together.
Did it together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But basically that's it.
But I know we've been away for a while. He's been having a lot going on. So, I gotta work my schedule around him.
But we're back.
He doing positive things, so I would never slow that down for this. But we hope we ain't lose none of our good fans. We back on a regular basis. He got his things taken care of, all the stuff he need to take care of. We thank y'all for supporting us.
Do with the shirts.
Definitely support this guy, Legit Swindle. This guy.
The official partner of the Wrightreview.
And we thank y'all.
And don't forget to watch our new shorts we're uploading.
Oh yeah, we were doing the shorts, so we've been cutting the shorts. Instead of doing 101 what movie, what gangster, adding it to the regular review,
it'll be 101
separated
shorts.
So it's on it. So go look for it on our YouTube shorts. Thank y'all. Have a good evening. Anything else?
Follow us on all our social medias.
Oh yeah, the Wrightreview.